How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to my Resident Evil 3 playthrough. When we last left off, this is obviously, as you know, the second episode. When we last left off, we were just after making it into the alley before the police station. So now we're going to put the ink ribbon back in, and we are going to head to said police station. And hopefully things will go smoothly. Now I've changed my setup. A little bit. Having that extra up in there was a bit pointless. I'm now using an emulator for my PS3 controller called Motion Enjoy. So basically, I plug my PS3 controller into the computer via a USB cable, and this program emulates it.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got to... Jill! Help! No!
Well, that does it for Brad. And here's my favorite tyrant of the entire series, Nemesis. So what we're going to do is we're going to select fight the monster. What you got to do is just go over, search Brad's body, take the card case. Thank you very much. Bye bye, Nemesis. You missed. Oh, he's going to sprint for me. Right, okay, as I was saying, I changed my setup up a little bit. I'm now using the PS3 controller with the Motion Enjoy Gaming controller emulator, which basically emulates the controller to be allowed to be used on my PC. Now, a lot of people in the PS3 forums and Xbox forums were saying, oh, you can't do this, it's not physically possible to connect your PS3 controller or Xbox controller to your computer via USB. You need a plug-and-play controller. You need a controller that has an integrated PS3 or an integrated... nope, we don't want to check it. Whoops. An integrated USB cable. So the ones that basically the old PS2 controllers, only it's a USB cable instead of a line-in cable for the PS2. So I went around and did a little sleuthing on the internet, and I found this little program which I thought I knew there has to be something, that there has to be a program out there somewhere that emulates the PS3 or Xbox controllers via USB into the computer, and I found it. So it makes it a lot easier for me to play the games, and I know it kind of defeats the purpose if I'm using a controller. Ooh, Lord, you're close. I know it sort of defeats the purpose, but you know what? It's meant to be originally a PS2 or a PS1 game. It was never really intended to be a PC game, as far as I know. So, you know, I prefer to play it the old-fashioned way rather than playing it through a PC. Playing it on the keyboard was very awkward, and it makes it a little bit easier for me to move around and to perform actions. There were reports of a theft in a municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed in the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Based upon an autopsy of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 AM, where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we will keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Now, Marvin Branagh was one of the police officers in this building. Obviously, he was one of the higher up police officers. He was one of the investigators, one of the chief investigators, if I'm not mistaken. And he unfortunately met an untimely death at the hands of zombies. It's unfortunate, but if any of you have played Resident Evil 2, I hate this trying to find the lock. If any of you have played Resident Evil 2, that is the game in which Marvin Branagh is killed. And he's wounded when you first find him, and then he transforms a little later into the game when you go back to get the I believe it's a C4 charge in that office. Oh wow, that was an echoey sound. Jeez, you don't seem to be putting up much of a fight. Okay, this is our second save point. This is the dark room in the police station. So let's see, what do I not need here? I don't need these herbs. I can definitely say that. I do not need these herbs. But I will take out 2 of these red herbs to combine them with, so... put this ammo in. Use that when the time comes. I'll keep that key on me because I need that key. Right. Now all we need to do is find blue herbs and we're sorted. So right now we're going to put these mixed herbs in here. And we are going, just because I have OCD, we're going to reload our weapon. We're going to pick up this file. David's memo. His sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. Mayor, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return the debt, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind, the sound of his flesh being stripped from its bones. I was afraid, terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill whiskey, unloading the Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. It's blasted many a zombie into fertilizer. I've blasted many a zombie into fertilizer with it. God, my pronunciation is so bad. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Well, it appears this David fellow committed suicide. It's unfortunate because you never actually find out who David is. He's just a faceless name that's kept in the files, in the file logs. He has no real purpose in the entire thing. Now, I'm wondering, I should probably take a stronger weapon with me than this pistol. I know that it's probably a little preemptive of me, but you'll see why I want to take a bigger weapon with me. Let's see now, what will I take? I'll take you. You'll see why I want to take this. Trust me, I'm gonna need it. So anyway, I find it unfortunate the way that the whole game series has changed. I prefer Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, the fixed camera angles, the... oh, wow, you were fast for a fat book. The fixed camera angles, the detail on the background of these games was just fantastic. I mean, for its time, this game was made in 1999. It was unbelievable. Okay, so we go through here. But the reason I'm not a massive fan of the new Resident Evils is because the over-the-shoulder look, I think that really should be kept for third-person shooters and not survival horrors, because survival horrors, there need to be, you know, fixed camera angles to increase suspense. If you can't see what's coming, it scares you even more. So the boys have started. I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized a new handgun for the official use. It's the M92F Stars Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. Oh. Okay, so if we go over here to Barry's desk, this is the desk of Barry Burton. He was part of the NGA, I think, or the NGAA, I think it's the National Gun Association of America. This is Rebecca no, sorry, this is Rebecca's desk? No, this is Jill's desk. This is Chris's desk. And back here we've got Rebecca's desk, Rebecca Chambers. And she was a team medic, so she has those in there, the first aid spray. And this is Wesker's desk. Wesker, for a time before he became the tyrant that he is known as today, which most people don't actually know. What have we got in here? Aha! We got another Magnum. Wow. Large communications device, it's out of commission. Can't send any messages from here. Well, before Wesker became the tyrant that he is today, he was the captain of the Stars team in Raccoon City, and he died in the first, well, air quotes, died in the first game after he was killed by the very first original tyrant. But I'll get back to that in a moment.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Well, that was Carlos Oliveira of the UBCS countermeasure service for Umbrella. Well, the abbreviation for the entire title is the Umbrella Countermeasure Security Service, or UBCS, Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. And he is with, aha, now, if you heard that, you'll know the reason why I brought this. This is the reason I brought this gun. You see, I've played this game so much now, I know all the sequences. But it seems that Nemesis is back, but this time he has become fully armed. Fully armed. Oh, armed to the teeth. And he's probably gonna... okay, he's not gonna throw it away. That actually helps him out a lot. Well, he took a full 12 Magnum rounds to die, and this guy is a powerhouse. He is a serious powerhouse. It took 12 Magnum rounds to take him down. I mean, geez, one Magnum round would take down a normal human. That is unbelievable. Well, I'm going to put these back in here now, and I think I'll leave that here for this episode. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching. If you have suggestions for any other game you'd like to see me play, then please do not hesitate to suggest in the comments. I'm always taking constructive criticism and constructive feedback from everyone. I reply to all comments, so if you have a question, or I should really take out a herb and heal myself. If you have a question or even want to make a suggestion, please feel free to ask. I'll happily answer. So without further ado, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Resident Evil 3, and we just survived 2 attacks from Nemesis. So I want to thank you all once again for the 3rd time for watching, and bye bye.